happens when you know a lot of vocabulary, but you fail to say it correctly? Well, that amounts to having bad pronunciation. And if we want to learn and speak English the proper way, we can't afford for any of that. So today, we're going to talk through some words that we can hear and use in everyday English, but sometimes we make huge mistakes with. My name is Kat, and I believe that this lesson will help you to speak English like a native speaker. So let's take a look at what we've got. The first word we're going to have a look at is poem. This is a word you probably have heard in school. However, a lot of people make the mistake of saying it the wrong way. It is pronounced as poem and not poem. As you can see, this word has got two syllables, po and where the stress is placed on the first syllable. So say it with me, po, poem, poem. The next word we're going to have a look at is epitome. This word is used to describe a person or a thing which is a perfect example of a particular type of quality. You say it as epitome. It's definitely not an epitome or an epitome. If your friend has displayed the best work ethics at your job place, you can say, Joe is the epitome of hard work and punctuality. Say it with me, epitome, epitome. The next example we're going to look at is debris. This word means the remains of rubbish or scattered pieces. It's pronounced as debris. Two syllables, de and brie. However, the second syllable brie is stressed, so the word goes as debris. If you've been saying debris, you need to stop that now. In this sentence, you could say that the debris had to be cleared post the earthquake. Say it with me, debris, debris. The next word we're going to look at is asthma. This word is named for a condition where you have difficulty in breathing. It's a disease of the lungs, pronounced as asthma. Asthma, not as asthma. The th in the word is silent. You don't have to pronounce it. You could use it in a sentence by saying, Colin had asthma since birth. Say it with me, asthma, asthma. The next word we're going to look at is Wednesday. Now this is the day of the week, and it's Wednesday, not Wednesday. It's just two syllables, wens and day. So you could say, what are you doing this Wednesday? Wednesday. The next word is pizza. So maybe this Wednesday, you're going to order a pizza. Yeah, even though this word does not have a t while writing it, it is pronounced with the t sound. So it's called pizza, and not a pizza, as many people wrongly pronounce it. Say it with me, pizza, pizza. The next commonly mispronounced word we're going to have a look at is lingerie. This one's often mispronounced. It refers to women's innerwear, but make sure you pronounce it as lingerie. Three syllables. The second syllable has a very unique sound. It's not a sh sound, it's a j sound. So the word again is lingerie. Please don't call it lingerie. That's totally wrong. Lingerie, lingerie. The next word on our list is bowl, another common word to describe a round dish that's used to keep food or liquid in. It is often pronounced as bowl, but please don't use that. It is pronounced bowl. Bowl. Say it with me, bowl. The next word on our list today is breakfast. what you eat in the morning with your cup of tea. It's not breakfast, it's pronounced as break-fast. 2 syllables, break-fast, where you put the stress on the first syllable, causing it to sound as breakfast. Say it with me, break-fast, breakfast. The next word that we are going to have a look at is video. You are now watching this video on YouTube. It's not weedio, but vid-e-o, video. Say it with me, video. The next word is discretion. Now, discretion is the freedom to decide what needs to be done in a situation. It's pronounced as discretion, not discretion. Make sure you stress the second syllable, cre, so you say it as discretion. Discretion. Repeat that, discretion. The next commonly mispronounced word is violin. Violin is a famous musical instrument which is supposed to be pronounced as violin. A lot of people call it a violin, but that's not an instrument at all. It's violin. Say it with me, violin. On our list next, we have the word monk. Have you read the book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari? This word is pronounced as monk. You don't want anyone to catch you saying monk. It is monk. Say it with me, monk. The next word on our list is bury. Now this is a very common word that refers to hiding or covering something completely. So did you bury the dead sparrow? Or did you bury the dead sparrow? No, that's not right. You need to say buried. It's the same as in strawberry. Bury. Bury. Another word on our list today is dengue. Now, this is a scary disease that you don't want to catch. I hope you never have to talk about this disease, but it's called dengue. It's not dengue, dengue. So let's say the word together, dengue. Dingy. Next up on our list, we have tomb. Now, a tomb refers to a large vault made to bury the dead, and it's always called a tomb. The B at the end happens to be silent, and if you have been calling it a toomba or a tomba, that's absolutely wrong. It is tomb. Say it with me, tomb. Up next, we have coupon. You have no coupons for the movie. It's not coupons. A coupon helps you to get discounts on certain purchases for items like groceries, a restaurant, or even movie tickets. Don't get this word wrong. You'll have to use it more than you know. Coupon. Coupon. The next commonly mispronounced word is marijuana. Now this is an illegal drug which is usually smoked in cigarettes, and it's pronounced as marijuana. Marijuana. If you pronounce it any other way, you're not going to get any of that. Not that you want it. But the word again is marijuana. 4 syllables. So take care and practice, and I'm sure you'll be able to pronounce it the right way. Marijuana. Marijuana. Up next on our list today, we have iron. You need to iron out your clothes, not or in it. The R in the word is silent. So let's say it again. Iron. Iron. Say it again. Iron. Up next, we have banquet. So you're hosting this dinner for your family to celebrate. What do you call it? It's a banquet. Not a banquet, a banquet. You are having a banquet. Say it with me, banquet. Next up on our list, we have Mojito. Mojito was founded in the country of Cuba, where Spanish happens to be the predominant language. And that's pretty much why we say it the Spanish way. So when you order a mojito along with your meal, you need to know that the J In Spanish, the J is pronounced with the H sound. Therefore, the J in mojito is called mojito. Mojito. I'd love my mojito! Mojito. Up next on our list is restaurant. So we're going to the restaurant. This word seems long, but don't be afraid. It's actually just 2 syllables, res and tron, making it restaurant. Restaurant. Say it again, restaurant. The next word is entrepreneur. Now everybody wants to become one, but everybody makes a mistake with the pronunciation too. So if you want to be a self-employed person, but you're looking to become an entrepreneur, take care and don't miss out on any of these 4 syllables. Make sure you get the pronunciation right. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Say it again. Entrepreneur. Coming up next is data. Please save the data onto your disk drive. It's not data, it's data. Although it can be commonly heard as being data, the correct way is data. Up next on our list of words is demon. Now a demon is a mythical beast and it's commonly said as Daemon, but the correct way of saying it is demon. Demon. Up next on our list of words is genre. Now this word refers to a category of something like arts, literature, music, science, things like that, and it's pronounced as genre. Genre. Say it with me. Genre. Genre. Up next we have pronunciation. Ironically, this word is never pronounced right. So for everyone listening, it's pronunciation. The nun will never be pronounced as noun. It's pronunciation. 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 Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I really hope that you are able to use some of these commonly mispronounced words in your everyday conversation. There are far more mispronounced words, but I can only get through some of them today. So if there are more words that you would like to know about and need help with, please mention them in the comments below. While you are doing that, why not click like and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell button so you are notified when any new videos similar to this one come up. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you!